Hi, thank you for watching this video. I have created this video to talk about a little bit about TianDe business system, the network marketing that TianDe is based on. The most importantly, I want to concentrate on the points calculation system in TianDe, how the points are actually calculated, how you accumulate points, and what kind of money you can actually gain from the point system, from developing your team, from doing the business with the system of multi-level marketing, which is network marketing. I hope that you have watched the film, which is called Pablo and Bruno, the history of the pipeline. It is available on our website, but also it's available on our YouTube channel. This film explains in a very simple and pleasant way the principles of multi-level marketing or network marketing, as we mentioned before. It's very much worth watching. Now, in a nutshell, network marketing is a distribution of the product to a wide range of consumers through the recommendation and team of professionals. What does that mean is that basically when you go to the shop and you buy a product, you're fascinated with the product, you love it so much, you're gonna go and talk to your friends about it, and your friends are gonna go get excited and they're gonna go and buy it from the shop that you bought it from, and that's it. Basically what happens then is that the shop is getting customers, the shop is making money, and you are just happy that your friends got the same product as you, because they might be happy as well. Well, that's fine. You can also get the thank you from the shop owner, but network marketing actually gives you the opportunity to make profits or make money, let's put it this way, through recommendation. So if you were to recommend product or service to somebody, the company that you recommend product of or the service is actually willing to reward you for getting the customer to the company. That's the same with TianDe. Network marketing with TianDe allows you to recommend TianDe products to others and get the monetary benefits from that. This is why, and this is how TianDe got so great and big, and it is present in almost every country of the world. So people have been excited and they fell in love with the products and they wanted to recommend it to others. So that's the structure of the business. TianDe is absolutely based on network marketing, where more and more people is actually growing every day. So we're going to refer to the table, which presents status, consultant, VIP, trainee. You can get different kind of statuses throughout your work with TianDe. Director level is the one that we're going to concentrate. Obviously we are aiming for Diamond Director eventually, but Director is the breaking point of the business. I'll explain to you why later. Private points turnover is the turnover of private sales or usage of the product. So basically TianDe says to you that yes, you can do network marketing, that's very good, we're very much happy with that, but we want you also to have contact with people. We want you to sell, we want you to use the product yourself. So what they said is that you need to accumulate 100 points per month of personal turnover in order to maintain the business partner status and actually get the money from the corporation. So what it means is that when you purchase a product in wholesale prices for £1, it is roughly equal to 1 point in TianDe business system. So basically you need to sell for £100 or use products for £100 in order to gain approximately 100 points, which will allow you to get rewards from the system. Now, group points turnover, we're going to explain how it works. It's fairly self-explanatory. Percent is the level of rewards that you are going to get depending on your level. Obviously the higher you are in the scale, in the status, the more rewards you get. and i.e. more money you get. And the director bonus, we are going to talk about that for at the end of the film. Now, as we said, £1 roughly equals 1 point. Just to explain again, if you purchase product in the wholesale prices for £1, you will get approximately 1 point in the TianDe business system. So, Kate has decided to do business. She loves the product. She's fascinated with the product, fascinated with people in the company. She sees great potential. She said, "I'm gonna tell everyone about this." So she has found 5 people who are willing and wanting to work with TianDe and with Kate, which is the most important element, is the leader of the team. And they said, "We want to do business. Let's do it together." So the names of these people are Christina, Magdalene, Bob, Angie, and Judith. So what happens now? They have duplicated, as one of the basic rules of network marketing is duplication. They've duplicated Kate, and they found another 5 people. So Kate said to Christina, "Christina, you want to develop your business? Get 5 people and tell them to do the same." The same with Magdalene, Bob, Angie, and Judith. So they've done the same. It's not necessarily 5 people; it can be 10 people, but 5 is the magical number. 5 active people that they want to work with, because simply you will not have any more time to sacrifice for more. Now, we're going to distinguish personal turnover with green mark and group turnover with red marking. So PT is going to be the personal turnover and GT is going to be group turnover. So Kate has done very well. She has sold for 1,000 points, 1,000 pounds, but let's just keep with the points. 1,000 points. She has used a lot of products, but she has sold basically everything, and she's done very, very well, and she has made some significant money from that. So, which is great, fantastic. The business is growing. And then Christina, in order to maintain the business partner status, she needs to be selling as well. She sold for 100 points, fantastic. And she's got her team, and people in her team sold as well, or used as well, or gave away as well. And first person sold for 200 points. Then the next person 150 points. 150 points. Another person giving to family, sold anything. Another 150 points, and another 250 points. In total, that one, the personal turnover of Christina and that one is gonna give Christina and 1,000 points of GT, which is group turnover. This is the turnover of her group. So each of the personal turnovers accumulated together is the group turnover. So that's 100 points. Magdalene, she has done the same. She's got a bit bigger group, or not necessarily a bit bigger, but people are more active. And she accumulated 2,000 points in her group. And Bob has done very well. He's done 2,500 points in the group. Angie has done 900, which is awesome as well. 100 points personal turnover and 900 group turnover. And Judith, personal turnover 100 points and 2,600 points group turnover. So just to sum up, in order to maintain the business partner status and get the money from the company, you need to maintain 100 points personal turnover, and the group turnover is the personal turnovers of each of the people in your group. So with that and that, which is Kate's personal turnover, Kate accumulated 10,000 points. Now what does that mean? We are going to go refer to the table, and Kate actually has reached the level of the director. She's got far more than 100 points personal turnover, but she's got 10,000 points of group turnover, and she's on 30% of rewards level. So what we're going to mark 30% here, next to Kate. Now Christina, she's got 1,000, which means she is, accordingly to the table, she is on the 1,000 turnover, which is 15%. So she is going to be on the 15% level of the rewards. Now Magdalene, she's got 2,000 points, which means that she's between 1,000 and 2,500, which means still that she is on the 15%. Now Bob is on 2,500. She is going to be on 19%. Angie is on 900, which is less than 1,000, more than 500. She's going to be on the level of 10%. Judith, 2,600. She is going to be on 90%, because it's a little bit more than 2,500, but less than 5,000. So she's going to be on 19%. Now, Kate is on the level of director. So what we need to do is, in order to calculate at this stage, we are going to calculate the points that are going to be turned into money. So what we're going to do is we are going to deduct the percentage level, 15%, of the direct leader or a team member from 30% of Kate. So 15%, 30% minus 15% is 15%. We are going to do the same with Magdalene. 30% minus 15 is 15. Then we are going to do the same with Bob. It's going to give us 11. 30% minus 19. Then we are going to do the same with Angie. 30% minus 10, 20%. And the same with Judith. 30 minus 19 is 11. We are deducting each percentage from each leader from your percentage every time. So now what happens is we are multiplying that result, 15%, times Christina's group turnover. So Christina's result times group turnover, 150 points. Now Magdalene's result times Magdalene's group turnover, 2,000, that's 300 points. Then we've got Bob's result times Bob's turnover, 2,500. And then we've got Angie, which is 20% times 900, and we've got Judith, which is 11% times 2,600. Now, because Kate is on the 30%, she is going to calculate 30% from her personal turnover, which gives her 300 points. In total, you are looking at 1,471 points. Now, what do we do with that? The company is saying, in England, we are going to offer you 45p per point, calculated through the system. So what we're going to do now is we're going to multiply that by 45p, which means it equals to £661 with 95p. This is the money that you're actually going to get physically from the company for creating the team of distributors at this level. Obviously, this is just the example. Depending on how the structure is built, how many people you have got in your structure in different levels, all depends. This is just an example. So that's called the passive income. Every month, if your group is working like this, you are going to get 10,000. You're going to get 661 pounds 95p. Now, but Kate has sold 1,000 pounds worth of products in wholesale prices, but she sold that in the retail prices. So with the markup that we have, 54% we add on to the value as direct sales, we have got 540 pounds extra profit. So in total, you're looking at 1,201 and 95p monthly income from that scenario that you can see in the front of your eyes. So this is what this is how the calculation of points work. Hopefully that is fairly clear. Now we're going to move on to the last element, which is the director bonuses. And director bonuses, basically it says 5% from 5 levels of director, 5% from 5 levels of director and silver director. Right, let's say from this level, actually the big money starts. This is where everything becomes very much interesting. Up to this level, it's the learning curve that we all need to go through, and the director level is the breaking point of the company, of the business. Now, let's say Kate is silver director, so she has got 15,000 group turnover, and she's going to be on 31%, but that doesn't matter. 15,000 group, and she's got Christina, who has become director, which is 10,000, and she's got Magdalene, who has become a director, that's going to be 10,000 as well, and she's got Bob 1,000, Angie 2,000, and Judith 2,000, let's say, or more. But these people, Christina and Magdalene, they have worked very hard, and they have got people in different levels. So that person recommended, that person recommended, that person, etc., etc., and the network has grown. So what happens now is company is actually giving you 5% of the points accumulated in that level, 5% of points extra accumulated in that level, 5% of points accumulated in that level, and it goes down to 5 levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and depending on how many people is in the structure. So this is where actually the boost comes from. So these are the points that are going to be multiplied straight away by 45p. So that's the TianDe director, and that's the end of the film. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully that made your understanding of points a little bit better.